New York City, 1890s. The gas lamps flickered on Fifth Avenue, casting a soft glow over a row of grand mansions, each a fortress of wealth and social standing. One such fortress, constructed of limestone blocks, is nearing its completion, and its cornerstone reads, Huntington. Arabella Huntington steps onto the balcony of her opulent home, now the pinnacle of Fifth Avenue architecture. Her eyes scan the Vanderbilt estate across the street, a marvel designed by George B. Post. Her own mansion, designed by the same architect, rivals it in splendor, but not in social acceptance. Arabella had come a long way from the boarding house in Richmond where she caught the eye of Collis B. Huntington, a railroad magnate with a reputation for being ruthless and dishonest. Despite his rough demeanor and the scandalous rumors of bribing government officials, Collis saw something in Arabella, a beauty and sophistication that overshadowed her humble origins. For years, they maintained an affair, building a life together in the ruins of Collis's crumbling marriage. After Collis' wife, Elizabeth Huntington, quietly passed away from cancer, Collis and Arabella were free to marry. Now they were setting their sights on the upper echelons of New York society, starting with a mansion that would outshine even the Vanderbilts. Arabella was deeply involved in the design of their home. Her penchant for the arts and decorative taste were seen in every corner, from murals adorning the dining room to luxurious marble halls. A contemporary art historian might describe the couple as connoisseurs, yet the elite dismissed them as new money. Arabella being a simpleton and the daughter of a boarding house operator, Collis decided that if he could not earn himself a place in society, that he would bribe his way into the Fifth Avenue ballrooms. It is settled then, $9,000 for a place in society, Collis said to Ward McAllister, the man who, along with Carolyn Astor, held the keys to New York's high society. Ward McAllister invited the Huntingtons to attend lavish parties, dining with la creme de la creme, as they appeared to be inching closer to acceptance. Arabella felt the sense of triumph, the sweet taste of vindication, until Collis refused to pay Ward McAllister the promised fee, seeing no reason to honor his part of the bargain now that they were on the guest list of the Who's Who's. What Collis did not account for was Ward McAllister's connections in media. What followed was a torrent of scathing gossip and headlines, all designed to push the Huntingtons further from the sanctum they had almost entered. The snubbed gatekeeper had his revenge, and despite her cultured taste and sprawling mansion, Arabella was now a social pariah. Years later, the sound of Collis's labored coughing jolted Arabella awake at their Adirondack estate, Pine Knot. Despite the expansive rooms filled with rare books and paintings, the elegant furnishings, and the latest amenities, it was a reminder that life's most crucial moments boil down to the starkly human. I am very, very ill, Collis whispered, falling into unconsciousness, never to awaken again. The man who had brought her from the modest parlors of Virginia to the grand halls of New York was gone. Arabella found herself inheriting a fortune, but not the acceptance she long sought. When the will was contested by Princess Clara von HATZFELDT, Collis's adopted daughter, the family split into warring fractions. Arabella spent years settling scores, sacrificing millions to maintain peace. Now alone in her sprawling mansion, she roams through rooms adorned with Van Dycks and Turners, past priceless volumes of Benjamin Franklin's manuscripts, each step echoing in the emptiness. She had everything a wealthy woman of the 19th century could desire, everything but the one thing she'd be willing to trade it all for: social acceptance. The totality of her existence could be summed up by the mansion at the corner of 57th and 5th. Beautifully constructed, richly furnished, but always on the periphery, always looking in from the outside. Arabella Huntington had built a palace, yet she found herself still knocking at the gates, waiting for someone, anyone, to finally let her in. The Huntington mansion stood as a testament to ambition and aspiration, but also to the perennial truth that some doors, no matter how gilded, remain firmly shut. When she passed away, the mansion was inherited by her son Archer, who claimed that the limestone block mansion was probably the best built house in the world. When he sold it to developers, the demolition process was slow as the massive stone blocks would not simply give way to the wrecking ball, but had to be pried from their place one by one until the site was leveled. By 1940, not a single trace of the mansion was left, as the Tiffany & Company building swallowed up any memory of the mansion that once was. In this video, I tried a slightly different style of presentation. What did you think about this format? Let me know down below in the comments section. And while you're there, make sure to hit that subscribe button so you never miss an exciting episode of This House.